Dr. Graham Fraser-Bell. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Accentuate Games Limited. Accentuate Games was formed back in 2014 to market the game Accentuate, which is really the hilarious Guess the Accent game, using 90 different film quotes and 90 different accent cards, and really having fun with family and friends, trying to mimic different accents. The harder the accent, the higher the points you score. Accentuate's been really very successful in the UK and is growing in success in the USA. I think that's probably exemplified by Peter Jones investing in us from our success on Dragon's Den in June 2015. We knew that Accentuate Games Limited couldn't really sustain itself just on one product, even though it was being very successful. So we came up with an idea for another game, which is actually a word search game called Frenetic. Accentuate itself came from my own experiences of traveling around the world, different exposures to different languages and accents and dialects. And in the same way, Frenetic actually is linking to my exposure as a chemist. I actually have a doctorate in chemistry, but I can read my DPhil thesis now and wonder what on earth I was talking about. So one of the successful genres of games is actually word search games, or word games, as we all know. And it suddenly came to me that one of the best platforms on which to create words from a scientific viewpoint was the periodic table. And believe it or not, there's more than 10,000 words that can be created from the 118 element symbols of the periodic table. So with that, what we have to then do is to create a novel scoring mechanism, which has always been a challenge for word games. And I came across the idea of using the atomic number of the element symbol making up that word, and that's how we score Frenetic. So the game itself actually consists of tiles in a bag that you're pulling out at random, initially 8 tiles and then sets of 4. And it's using a timer, a 45-second timer, which creates all kinds of frenzied frenetic stress in trying to find those words and those higher scoring words in the game. We believe that Frenetic actually will create an appeal for the periodic table among non-scientists. It's really not about being geeky or scientific. It's about using something that many of us are aware of, but as a board, and actually creating an awareness of the different element symbols, which are really based on kind of Latin or Greek, but using those in a very challenging but fun, engaging word game that can be played by 11-year-olds through to 80-year-olds, and with everybody playing all the time. We're here at Toy Fair 2018 in Olympia, London, and we took a stand here, an exhibition stand, and created, as you can see, an oversized Frenetic box. I'm actually using this event to launch Frenetic. And really, as much as the inventor and creator of the game, of course, I've got a natural enthusiasm and belief in it. But what's truly encouraging is that the key retailers and actually key individuals have been coming up and saying, I like this game. I want it on our shelves, and that's hugely encouraging for somebody that's created a game. The name of the game is Frenetic, and actually our tagline is the frenzied word game with the elements. And really it would be my greatest desire and hope if it could be up there with Scrabble and Bananagrams in years to come, that people recognize it as one of the successful word games, and that for me would just be a wonderful legacy to leave.